Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk.
Blessing, everyone.
Well, we're still talking this week about red flags in relationships.
Yes.
And so we're going to also share the video today. So you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed our Monday video from Redefine TV. Also, this is Hot Topics Day.
Oh, boy.
So we're talking about some hot topics going on with some couples that everybody should know about. But first of all, Kierra Shears and Jekalyn Carr, everybody is talking about how they are Christian women and they are dating these tattered, did I say it? Tattered? Tattooed, however you want to say it. Not so, well, gangster. Is that
Thuggish.
word?
Thuggish.
Hoodie. I don't know. So everybody's talking about the fact that they are Christian women, good girls, dating these bad guys. So everybody is upset that Jekalyn's boyfriend's mom shared and announced about their relationship, and Jekalyn didn't do it.
Wow. Well, I think the thing with that is when you're dating somebody, it's I don't think it's how you dress. I think it's all in what's in your heart.
Well, that's what Jekalyn said.
Yeah, it's all in your heart, because you can have a fella who is GQ all the way down and beat the mess out of you.
Well, that's true.
But then this guy, he may be, I don't know, but he may be a nice, loving, gentle, Christian young man.
He may be. Now, I got to be real now. I went to go listen because I wanted to hear from the guys. And I wanted to discern whether I hear Christianity or what's going on. So, I ain't no judge, but anywho, let's just say this. We pray that, like Jekalyn said, she believes that God called them to be together.
Yes.
Now, I remember a relationship where I said God said it. God didn't say it. Yeah. So let's pray that God did say it for them. One, Kierra's boyfriend is a landscaper. And now Jekalyn's boyfriend is an NFL pro football player.
Yes. Both of them is working and they're making money. both are working and they're making money. I don't care what you do. If you're digging ditch, as long as you're bringing a paycheck in.
Well, I know Jekalyn's boyfriend did say he grew up in church. I was trying to listen because, when you have a relationship with Jesus Christ, it just comes out.
Yes.
You'll know. He said that he grew up in church. His parents were saved Christians. And he really didn't say anything that I heard that really would say to me that he's born again. Now, I wasn't looking for him to go all deep and act like he's saying scriptures. Every other word is a scripture and all kind of things. Yeah. I wasn't looking for that. I was just looking for something that validated that he really did have his own personal relationship with Jesus Christ. He said he followed Jekalyn. He would hear her music, but he never actually said that he himself was born again. He's a believer. He never actually said that. And neither did I hear that from Kierra's, except I did hear Kierra's boyfriend say that he literally was out in the world doing all that he wanted to do, and he just, found out that he really needed God. So that did let me know he must have made some type of a decision.
Yes.
So guys, listen, it doesn't matter if the person dressing thuggish or whatever, which in any case, for me, I don't want no thug. Looking person walking with me and their pants down and they got these necklaces, about trillion necklaces on their neck and gold teeth in them. That's just me now. I mean, you got a lot of people like that who are truly saved.
But when you look at it, let's look at this. Let's picture this. Young lady in church all her life. Her dad is always dressed up in a suit. Her mom is always dressed up in a suit. She always in church. It's just like you fixing something in the pot, cooking. And every now and then you want to change the flavor.
Okay.
of what you're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It can be the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
but the flavor
Okay.
is different.
Okay.
So maybe what she was looking for, someone,
Not the same traditional.
yes,
Okay.
not the same as like, in collard greens you put like pigtails and neck bones and
love collard greens.
and stuff like that. But then what about oxtails?
Mm-hmm.
What about beef steak or beef, what do you call it, the cube steaks?
Mm-hmm.
What about something like that? And so what that does is that it changed the flavor.
Okay.
So sometimes these young Christian girls who've been in church all their lives
want something different.
want something different
Okay.
besides what they're traditionally
Okay.
always getting.
I agree with that. You don't have to stay within tradition, but just make sure that one thing is for sure.
True.
Okay, it doesn't matter if that's the way they dress, if that's the way they want to, carry themselves, but we got to make sure that they are truly born again girls.
That's it.
That's what you want to make
That's it.
sure.
That's
Okay,
it.
so let's go to our next hot topic.
Ah, boy.
Vince and Tamar Braxton.
Mm.
Well, who Jesus? Well, y'all know, I think they've been divorced. I think. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I'm sure my producer will put under there divorced, okay? If they're divorced, then it says that there was allegedly abuse going on from Vince towards Tamar. Then y'all know that Tamar was dating a guy and there was some type of abuse there. And then Tamar is having a lot of emotional, mental type issues that were going on allegedly. So then it's alleged that Vince is dating a 19, 20-year-old young lady. And this young lady is actually all over social media talking about her. She's dating this producer and all this kind of stuff. Well, Tamar has been clapping back on Instagram against the young lady, and Tamar saying things like calling Vince her cousin, and everybody's like wondering, okay, why is Tamar calling Vince her cousin? I kind of think it's just her kind of trying to throw shade.
Well, I remember, what's the name of that show with this guy? He was it was an actor, and I can't remember his name for nothing in this world. But she called him his cousin, but they was dating.
Oh, the Vinny, something, my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, my cousin Vinny. Yeah. So they was dating, and so I guess cousins is close. You got a
But
cousin.
that was her husband. They were married. They got a baby together. I think Tamar was throwing shade.
Maybe so, but when I looked at it, is that the same one that cut her hairball?
Yes.
Well, now that's where I got a problem.
Oh my God.
Now, ain't no woman gonna cause me to shave my head bald because of her. It's gonna be because that's what I want to do.
Baby, you should say it like this. Ain't no woman gonna cause you to put some tracks in your head.
Oh, the devil do be like, or either put on like my grandma used to use the word a frock.
Oh,
For those of you that don't know what the word frock mean a dress. That's what the older folks back then they called frocks.
oh my God.
So the thing is that when you get to that place, and if you say you have a true relationship with Christ, there is nobody gonna cause you to change the character of who God created you to be.
Yeah, because Tamar, their whole family were reared in the Lord. I believe her mom is a minister, the dad's a minister. Different things happen, with them growing up, but their family was reared in church. They were reared with that hardcore teaching about living for God. So Tamar just felt like, it's time for her just to be her, which in any case, there's nothing wrong with everybody being themselves and being the you that God called you to be.
Yes.
But the thing about it is I really do believe that we need to keep praying for Tamar and keep praying because God has something for Tamar to do.
Yes.
Tamar, if you're listening to me, God got something for you, girl.
Yes.
Just go his way. You'll never go wrong.
Yes.
All right. Now, the last thing about Tamar and Vince is that people are saying that Tamar and Vince are getting back together, but Tamar is saying a real big capital N, capital O.
No.
So we need to just pray for Tamar and Vince. Okay.
Yeah. But you know, this came to me this now.
Uh-huh.
You know, her sister dates
Tony?
the Birdman.
No, they don't date. Well,
They don't date no
allegedly
more?
they're not dating anymore. I don't know, but they're not dating anymore. I was
Sookie
wondering
now.
about that. You talk about tattered. You talk about sluggish. Oh, Lord. I say, you know, every time I see Tony looks so classy. And when she sings so, you know, just so silky. I just love the way she used to sing. So, you know, listen. I don't know, y'all. We're just only talking about the topics that are hot right now.
Yes.
And that's what's hot. So, hey, I just feel like we just need to pray for everybody involved.
Yes.
All right, last hot topic. All right, Russell Wilson and the singer Ciara. So, y'all know Ciara was like worldly singer, R&B singer. Y'all know that, right? All right, so Russell Wilson is a pro football player. He is a quarterback for the
Seattle.
Seattle Seahawks. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I love me some Russell Wilson. That is like, I love Russell Wilson. All right, y'all. Y'all know how you got that in your head kind of thing. I used to look at him, I'd be like, he is so cute with his curly hair, and then he's born again.
Cute is for puppies.
So when I call you cute, you see.
Cute is for puppies. No.
You say that all the time. I see you look so cute. Cute as for puppies. I want y'all to know something. Russell and Ciara. Okay, Russell is a true born again believer. And I'm not sure now whether Ciara is, but I heard that Ciara has come to know the Lord personally. And if she has, you know, I say kudos to you, Ciara.
Yes.
Thing about it is that they did a couples quiz. I found out that this is right now the to-go thing for couples.
Yes.
Couples are doing couples quiz, and it's on this show that's on YouTube, and it's called GQ. So, baby, with the couples quiz, you're supposed to do the quiz to see how well your spouse knows you, how well y'all know each other.
Wow.
Well, they had about, I think, 18 questions,
18.
and each one of them missed one apiece, okay? So, baby, we're going to do about maybe 4 questions. Let me see how well you know me and how well I know him. Okay.
Jesus. Y'all pray for me.
Baby, what's my favorite color?
Blue.
Well, yeah, I'll give that to you because there's another color too to go with it, though.
All I
It's
know
not,
is blue.
there's 2 of them. The blue and silver. So I'll give that to you.
Okay.
I'll give that to you.
Okay.
All right. Now, ask me what's yours. Let me see.
What's my favorite color?
Now, you know, one day I said the wrong thing, and I knew that was not your favorite color. So I think I said your favorite color was brown or something. Yeah, I said it was brown. But it's
Yeah.
purple. It's purple. It's purple. Okay.
She went she went all the way to Canada.
So that's right? It's purple.
Purple
for real,
is my
for
favorite
real.
color, yes.
For real. Okay. So now, baby, what's my favorite vegetable?
Collard greens, rutabagas.
Baby, just
Huh?
one. You good. Well, they are my favorite. I like to mix. I like to mix the greens and the rutabaga together.
So greens and rutabagas. I'm saying rutabagas.
Rutabaga.
Rutabagas.
Ruta,
Same
ruta.
thing. Same thing. But rutabagas. All right. All right. What's mine?
Oh my God.
That is so
Baby, you
easy.
love so many vegetables.
I
though.
know I
You
do.
love greens just like me. That's
I
one of
know
your
I do.
favorites.
I know I do.
Rutabaga is one of your favorites too, because we got that in common. We always say we got that in common.
Yes.
Green beans.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't get it right yet. None of those your favorites.
Just keep hope alive.
No. What is it, baby? For real,
My favorite is collard greens.
baby. I did say collard greens.
You ain't say collard greens.
What I
You
say?
say greens.
Oh my God! Collard greens, collards.
Yeah.
Collards.
Lord Jesus. But that's my favorite. But make sure, what is my favorite meat to go with it?
Pigtails.
You knowed it. You knowed it. You knowed it.
So, guys, we just threw that out because that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Russell and Sierra participated in the couples quiz. I suggest couples, why don't y'all go ahead and try? See how well you know each other. All right. Now, Wednesday, we're still dealing with red flags. So I want to tell y'all real quick. These are what they're going to be talking about in today's video. Number one, a person who lies all the time. You keep catching them in lies. That's a red flag. Every time you catching them in a lie, something is not right. Okay. So, two, a narcissistic person, meaning they're egotistical. Red flag. Never want to take responsibility for their own actions. Always the other person. All right. Okay. Number three, self-confusion. Woo, when they break these down, y'all need to take your notes, ladies. Okay. All right. Don't know who they are. Okay. All right. Now, I like when he said this. Ladies walk in question marks and looking for periods.
Now that's interesting. I think the men need to do
Isn't
that.
that
too.
deep? Catch that. Catch that. You walk in question marks and you're looking for periods. Okay. He also talked about a mama's boy. Then number 4, he says, they have no friends. They have absolutely no friends. That's a red flag. Nobody want to be around them. Nobody want to be their friend.
Now, wait a minute now. If you don't have no friends, that considered as a red flag?
Yeah, he's saying like if nobody, like nobody want to be around it. They don't have nobody they can count to, or nobody they can say, that's somebody I just love being around. I love hearing from them or whatever like that. They ain't necessarily mean like you got a bestie, but you got people around you that you're accountable to. You got people that you could actually go on the phone and call and say blase, even if you might not be around them 24/7. That's what he's trying to say. Okay. Well, I guess some people would question that, but we all gotta get what he's trying to say because it does kind of make a point. You don't have anybody.
Meaning that if I'm dealing with something,
You don't do people.
Yeah,
That's what
you
you're talking
know,
about.
be
The
a
person said,
homie.
I don't do people. Y'all hear people say they don't do people? How you don't do people? If you're a Christian, how you don't do people?
Maybe they was hurt so many times by people. They, confiling them with information and stuff, and they tell them about certain things, and they feel some kind of way, and then all of a sudden, that person go back and tell Sue Ellen,
Yeah.
and so rather than going to them, they just keep it to themselves and just talk to the Lord. I mean,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with talking to the Lord and keeping things to yourself, but you do need somebody that you need to be accountable to. Okay. So the other thing is, they don't want you to even bring your friends around. That is a red flag now. You mean tell me you can't? I can't bring my friends around. No, you afraid of something. They gonna get a little look at who you really are. Okay, and don't bring them with that. Anywho, okay. Sometimes people don't want multiple eyes looking at them. That's what it's about. That's what they're gonna talk about. Okay, you can't touch their phone. They pull you away from God. Number 1, they pull you away from God. You're compromising yourself. Anger. I like when he said anger is 1 letter short of danger. Okay? Pop-ups. Just pop up out of nowhere. Red flag. Falling too fast. I really think a lot of ladies need to look at this one because he said anytime you're desperate, you confuse God's red flags as a green light. Catch that.
I think it's psycho. When if they have all those things, they don't want nobody coming around. They're looking at you funny. They're acting funny. And what was the last one?
About being desperate. Don't fall too fast.
Falling too fast.
Yeah, don't fall too fast. Don't be so desperate, okay, guys?
Yeah.
All right, so listen to the video. We hope you enjoy it. We hope you enjoyed our hot topics. And listen, guys, when you get a chance, read 2 Corinthians 6:14. And it says, let me see if do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness? What communion has light with darkness? What agreement has Christ with Belial? So, guys, we talking today,
We talking tomorrow.
but we gonna talk it out.
What's up, everybody? Redefine TV. I feel like it's been a minute.
I know it's been a long minute.
We want to revisit a topic. Let's talk about red flags.
A big one.
I believe a huge red flag is lying. Like, you just always lying, bro. Like you're catching them in lies.
Right.
They continue to tell lies.
Right.
And you know it's bad. When they lying, you know they lying.
Mm-hmm.
You let them know that you know that they lying.
Right.
And they still trying to lie.
Right.
And try to figure a way out of the lie.
Or justify.
Right.
Right.
This is one you thought was a big one. Another red flag, being narcissistic.
Narcissistic. Like,
Yeah.
dude, that is a huge red flag. And that's not something that you see right off the bat. It takes a minute for you to see if somebody's narcissistic, but then you'll start seeing the qualities little by little. You know, they're just egotistical. You know, it's all about them. It's never their fault. They never take responsibility.
Yeah.
It's almost like they have this false sense of who they are.
And I think another red flag could be confusion. Like when a person is self-confused, when they don't know who they are within themselves.
Right.
Now, listen, you got to be careful with this, especially if you're a woman, because a lot of ladies are going to walking question marks and looking for periods.
Can't do it.
He don't know who he is.
Nope.
This is why he can never make a decision. This might be a red flag for you. He's indecisive. He never can make a decision. He don't know
what
where
he
he want to
want.
go. He don't know what he like. You ask him
Yeah.
what's wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
You ask him where you want to go. I don't know.
Right.
Everything is relying on you.
Right.
And don't be indecisive and a mama's boy. Like, every single time you try to talk to him, well, let me hear my mama, let me hear my mom. And women can be the same way too. But I think it's a little bigger on men because you're supposed to be the leader.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the leader.
That does not mean that she doesn't lead in some areas sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
But for the most part, bruh, a plan, a vision,
Yeah,
a goal,
you
a
don't
strategy.
Want somebody that's confused and don't know who they are.
Right. We said this many times. The danger in somebody else giving you value is you give them the power to set your price.
Yeah.
This is a personal one of mine. Y'all may disagree, but this is just what I discovered. I believe it's a red flag when you have no friends. Like you have nobody. Why do your relationships keep failing? Why you can't do life with nobody? Why is there nobody around you that can do life with you? Why do we have a long list of reasons on why every relationship failed and it was never your fault? It's always their fault. You don't do people.
Even friendships. You know,
That's
like,
what I'm talking about. Yeah, it
yeah.
don't
I
have to be
mean,
just
when you said no
romantically.
friends, yeah, that's true. You can't keep friends. It's like it's always somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
Or you know, you just can't do people. Yeah, like
no
that's
friend. Or they
problem.
don't want you to bring your friends around.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you're like, oh yeah, let's go out. I'm gonna bring my friends or whatever. And I'm not just talking about a guy who's like, okay, he just wants you for himself. Because sometimes some guys legit do, and there's nothing evil or bad about that. He may not have an ulterior motive. Sometimes they do, but sometimes he just really, really wants you. But then there are other times where I don't want nobody, just me and you.
Yeah.
We found this out from just doing ministry. Sometimes people don't like multiple eyes because I can't hide my multiple personalities
Right.
from all of them. And somebody gonna spot you a wolf, you foul, you a counterfeit.
Like something ain't right with
Yeah.
this dude. You know, something
So
is not right. They might be a little.
Let me just do you. I don't want everybody watching because they might be able to find out
Right.
I'm not
Right.
what I seem to be.
And you know, another red flag is you can't touch their phone.
You don't know their password.
What they
Yeah.
what they trying to hide?
You can touch all over each other's bodies though, but you can't touch each other's phone.
No, there's a problem
Yeah.
with that. Like, what are you trying to hide? What you so secretive about? What is it? What is it? What you got hidden? Like
Red flag.
red flag.
I wish I had one.
Red flag.
That ain't Pizza Hut. See now we got this little clever type stuff. You have the contact and emoji in your phone be Pizza Hut. That's really not a Pizza Hut. That's really Sharkeisha. That's really Tyrone, but they try to change and so they don't let you touch their phone, but you can touch their body though.
Yeah.
You want to start an argument? Let me see your phone.
Right.
And if they start busting the hole, you should trust me. You should trust me. Right. I think that is a red
I think so too.
flag.
And then I think the most important red flag is they pull you away from God. Like
Facts.
this relationship throws you off track. Like if you're seeing that little by little you are compromising yourself or you know certain things that you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
They're saying, you know, it's really not that big a deal or like it's not that serious or like you can do it this one time. It's slowly
Pulling you away from God. Your prayer life is declining.
right.
Church attendance.
Your Passion.
and participation is declining.
Yep.
You're questioning the stuff that you never questioned.
Right.
You're allowing somebody to talk you out of what God has talked you into.
Come on.
That is a huge
Major red
flag. I think anger is a red flag.
Oh, of course.
Because anger is one letter short of danger. When they mutate, and then if they get angry too quick,
That's
a red
they're
flag.
quick to anger.
yeah, they're quick to anger.
Like-
They get angry too quick, and then when they do get they don't just get angry; they go in rage.
Yeah, you know,
like you might get hit, just furious, just boom.
like the way they react to something. You're in a situation, and the way that they react, you're just like, what
What's
in
that?
the world? Like, who is this person?
Listen, y'all better watch. Some people look, they medication wear off,
Right.
and you start seeing
And they
another
just
sign.
flip the switch on you.
Look.
Listen.
And
You gotta
then-
watch out for stuff like that.
And then I think lastly, this may be comical to some, but for me this is a huge red flag. When they just pop up, like they just pop up where you at. I've had it happen to me. I don't know if it's happened to you. And if
in
we
a
ain't
relationship or
Yes.
just somebody you're dating?
either,
Like you don't really know them well.
Like we still building, and you just pop up at Starbucks because you saw I checked in there. You just pop up. That's kind of
Okay. See, because
how
sometimes
you know where I was at.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes, like, let's say it's at your job, and you like, hey, I wanted to bring you lunch. Like, you're trying to do something sweet, like bring you flowers. Like, I think if it's a kind. Now, if
And
it's
even
like,
that, it
okay, you're
depends.
doing it all the time.
It depends. If we only went out on one date, and the next day you pop it up my job, bruh,
That's a flag. That may be a flag.
You know what? And we forgot falling too fast.
Oh God, yes.
When they fall too fast,
They're
I was
like,
talking to a brother about this.
man.
And he was talking to some girl, and then after like 3 weeks, he was like, you know what, this ain't gonna work. She's like, but I already planned our like I plan on having your kids, and
Yeah.
I looked up the okay.
Like, don't leave me. Like,
You're falling too fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we just wanted to come on really quick and share some red flags with you. Anytime you're desperate, you'll always confuse God's red flag as a green light. It's Redefine TV.
Where we're redefining relationships righteously.
Righteously.